Approximately 2:45 a.m. this morning, our units got a report of a possible fire at this high-rise structure. It's about 20 floors. There were occupants reporting of a fire and smoke in the hallway on the 18th floor. Once we got on scene, we did in fact encounter a resident who evacuated the building that did report smoke and a possible fire on the 18th floor. Our units quickly went up, started evacuating people, knocking on every door to get folks out. They did encounter a fire that was being kept in check by the sprinkler system on the 18th floor in one apartment residence. And so that's what we're working with right now. It appears most of the fire was on the balcony. Our fire investigators are now on scene to determine what exactly was on fire, what exactly took place, and how it caught on fire. Right now, we're still keeping people out of the building on the 16th, 17th, 18th floor while we're conducting that investigation. There has been some water damage and smoke damage to some of the apartments as a result of us extinguishing the fire. There haven't been any reports of injuries tonight that we're thankful for. We did assist in getting some occupants out of the building who were in wheelchairs, people who were ambulatory but needed some assistance. We also did shelter in place some folks on lower floors who couldn't make it out of the building and left someone with them to make sure they were safe. So right now, we're just doing an investigation, getting some of the water removed from the residents that had the fire on it, and conducting an investigation right now.
Any idea, ballpark figure of how many people you all evacuated?
From what I understand, and I talking to our incident commander, appears 25 to 30 people needed some type of assistance getting to the stairwell, getting down the stairwell, or getting out of the building.
And when you all pulled up, I mean, that fire was visible from that balcony up there?
Right. Some of the guys that came in, some of the trucks that came in from different directions. Some of them reported seeing the fire. It appears the fire was showing on the south side of the building. Some of the units that came from 10th Street or Atlantic Station did not see it because it was on the back side of the building. Once our incident commander went around and did a 360, he did report seeing more of that fire visually. But once they made it up, they did see that fire.
That escalates adrenaline in y'all, doesn't it?
Absolutely, I agree. And with the high-rise fire, some of our main concerns are obviously the amount of people in the building, the amount of fire spread. Sometimes the smoke can be contained, so we're worried about that. Once we did identify the fire as a working fire, they struck a second alarm because they're going to need the manpower to assist with knocking out the fire and getting